City of champions, too many hate but can't claim it. Dallas Cowboys, the Maverick Stars, and the Rangers. Come on down to D-Time, you know what make you famous. To walk around rowdy and proud, how could you blame us? So take a time out with Jeff now for your breaking news. Like, subscribe, and comment like you know what to do. New free agents, newest trades, all the sports exclusives. Even if you need a smile, Jeff gon' act a fool. Just sit tight and listen close for your favorite team. Never know what deal just might pop across your screen. Or new injuries, or who just might be out for weeks. Sports predictions, stats on your fantasy. So get your ticket out and double check all your numbers. It's a chance you could've hit the spread over and under. I'm finna be ballin' for the summer with no drama. Jeff, tell him where you coming from.
Madness. It's March Madness time, baby. It's March Madness time. Hey, and it's time out with Just Sports Podcast time. Can you hear me coming down? Yes, indeed. Hello, good people. Welcome to the Time Out with Just Sports Podcast with your man, the host, the one and only, Jay Mangrum. Better known as Jay Main. Yes. Ooh, it's madness time, baby. It's madness time. If you ain't mad about the March Madness, you ain't in the know and you don't want to get with the program or with the show. Hey, listen. I don't typically fill out brackets. I don't do all that because I don't want to get my brain all crazy and discombobulated when my bracket get busted. So I don't even worry about. I used to. I don't know. We can start. We give y'all a little introduction to this madness. It's March 18th, and I tell you like this, man. We gonna see so much going on with this March Madness. And we gonna preview March Madness throughout the show. But I just want to give you a little introduction about this madness. Hey, listen here. Don't get your panties in a bunch, as they say. Don't choke yourself. All that good stuff, because it's gonna be so many things that can happen throughout this tournament, man. But without further ado, like I said, welcome to episode 112. If you in my generation, good people, then you know about 112. Drop one of your favorite 112 songs in the comment section. I don't know if you got any, but just drop one of your 112 songs in the comment section. Let me see one of my favorite 112. 112 Cupid. Doesn't lie. Cupid. Yeah, Cupid doesn't lie, but you won't know unless you give it a try. Yeah, that's one of mine, Cupid. Man, that was a group, and it still is a hot group, man. Peaches and Cream. I don't know all the words, but if I heard a song, I can sing it with them. But man, 112 in this episode 112. I appreciate you, good people that's tuned in, that are tuned in not now, if not now, later. But continue to support the Time Out Just Sports Podcast. The fellas that continue to come on here with me, my boys, man, they haven't made it on yet, but I expect them to be on shortly, if possible. Man, like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff, man. Episode 112. Whoo. it's been a lots of episodes, man. And just to be here, I'm just go. I'd be remiss if I didn't give a shout out and thank my Lord and Savior. You know, not to just sound cliche, but man, just blessed to be able to not only have a platform to do something that I enjoy doing. That's talking sports, and talking sports not only just with just myself, but with other people who know sports, and just like the debate the debating with people who don't get upset, don't get in their feelings, because y'all know, man, and we can get in our feelings about a lot of things. I can get in my feelings, but I like to debate when people debate, and it's a healthy debate. And it's not stuff that you just throwing out there out the top of your head and just making up stuff and wanting to stick. I like debates where you debate and then you come to a mutual agreement that, okay, man, you were right. You were right, man. You know what? I take that back. You were right on that topic, or yeah, I think you're right. Like we had these debates where, not gonna get into it too much, about the LeBron and Jordan, who's the GOAT. I saw a Facebook post, and I don't want to call him man now, but you my boy, and if you watch, you know who I'm talking about. He said Barry Sanders is equal to Michael Jordan, and I think he said Emmitt Smith equals to LeBron. I think I'm quoting it right. His post. But you know who you are. But I saw the comments. A lot of people say he hit it right on the nail and all that. You know, he kind of, accurate and stuff like that. Whatever the comments were. But these debates are gonna go on forever. Jordan this, LeBron this, and I found a graphic that I'm gonna get into on a later show for you people. You might already saw it, but I've already got my next topic for next week. One of my next topics, and I think it's gonna be a doozy. But we are in March, full-fledged NCAA basketball season. The tournaments, the conference tournaments have already occurred, and teams have gotten their ticket to the big dance. And the big dance is the NCAA tournament. A lot of teams were on the outside looking in. A lot of teams feel like they were hated on. People feel like, well, I beat this team. This team lost to this team. Why I'm not in. All of that good stuff. All of that. Well, guess what? Sometimes it just works like that. It just works out like that. And if you are a fan of a team that didn't get in, hey, I understand, because I've been like that. I'm a Texas boy and Texas homer to the fullest. I'm gonna ride with pretty much all Texas teams. I'm hook 'em horns all day long. Even if I don't know players on that particular team, especially with basketball, because I'm always gonna keep up football. But if I don't know a particular player, I'm still gonna be hook 'em horns, and I'm still gonna ride with like the Texas teams, A&Ms of the world, the Houston Cougars, those type of teams, because it's Texas. But I always pick teams that I would like to win, and I think to win, and I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue to do that. I don't get into all the bracket picking no more because I'm like, be honest with you. I don't get to follow all of the games like I would like to. I mean, there's so many games that, like, dang. I think what I need to do, sports fans, time out with just fans. I think I need to start just taking uh the schedule of all the teams and start saying, okay, I'm gonna watch at least 2 to 3 games of this team, 2 to 3 games of this team, 2 to 3 games of this team, and so on and so on and so on. So I can get a little glimpse of what this team can do and what this team is capable of, and who these players are on these teams. Like, can say, oh man, this team got a real nice big man, or this team got a nice little wing, or this team got a nice little guard, or this team plays lockdown defense, things of that nature, stuff like that. So, um, I heard people all the time too say, "Man, I don't even know these college players because they come in and they out real quick. They don't stay for all 4 years or at least 3 years. So, uh, that's just how it is now, man. They try to get to that bag quick, but uh, with that being said, there was some history, man. I don't know if many of you out there liked the subject history while you was in school. I, I know my son. They in elementary. In elementary, you call it social studies, but it's still history. In elementary, you call it social studies. In middle school, they started to call it history. In high school, you call it history, world history, all that good stuff. But my son, he's not a big social studies fan. So it's history. But you have to make it fun. You have to make history exciting and fun. Uh, welcome, Jonathan. So we're talking about history right now. Giving a history lesson, Jonathan.
A history lesson tonight.
Yeah, just giving a history lesson. Just tell him, like, my son, he doesn't like history / social studies.
Oh,
But I said we got a little bit of history made, and you came right on time. History was made. History was made not too long ago. And I'll give you this slide on history being made. The SEC, the Southeastern Conference, if y'all don't know what SEC means, they made history. Jonathan, were you aware of that?
no, what happened?
They made history with getting 14 teams in the NCAA tournament.
Damn, but that was rare. Usually, you hear about the football teams doing that, but not the basketball.
And that's what I said. That's what I said at the top of the show, man. That you see football, so it's like it's the SEC becoming a basketball conference now. I mean, the teams people just really can't see out there what the teams are. You have Florida, you have Auburn, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Mizzou, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Georgia, Texas, Vanderbilt, and Mississippi State.
Wow, dang, that's a lot.
So, yeah.
And every team you named it, so every team you named is in the SEC.
All teams are in the SEC.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, Kentucky is kind of normal for basketball or whatever, but like you said, Alabama and What else you say?
So I like to say I give you the teams that like you say known for basketball pretty much. Like you know, like you said, Kentucky, and I'm gonna just pinpoint them that I know.
And
Kentucky,
Florida. And Florida
Florida.
too.
Oh, Tennessee. Tennessee is
Oh,
another.
oh yeah. I mean, the girls are normal for basketball, but not the boy. Not the men.
What about with the Rick Barnes era in the what's his name Pearl Bruce Pearl?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they had some good teams. Bruce Pearl and I think Rick Barnes.
Okay.
Those two coaches when they were there, they were solid. Yeah, and so you got Florida with Joakim Noahs and all those guys, and like I said, Kentucky with that role of players
Yep.
they've had, and then Texas is a basketball team.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Texas is a basketball team. Arkansas is up and down sometimes, depends on who they got and what recruits they get in. I don't know how I don't know the brackets and who go meet up and like how many of them will will have to face each other early. But I'm gonna have to do some research on that. And see, but I'm sure some of them go match up with each other possibly. Yeah, I'm sure some of them match up with each other. So you being from
Or living in North Carolina.
aren't they SEC?
No, they're ACC, I think.
Okay, so here we go.
But Duke, I want to say Duke is SEC though, but I think North Carolina is ACC.
Gotcha.
I think I must have to double check on that.
Okay, gotcha. So here it is. I'm going to tell you. So Auburn is an SEC. They'll have to match up Alabama State, which that's not they won't see each other, of course. A&M is a 4 seed. They'll play Yale. Ole Miss is looking like it has a bye because there's no team playing it right now. I don't know if that's just an error or whatever.
Okay.
Then you go over to the other side. You have Mississippi State playing Baylor. That's an 8-9 matchup. That could go any way.
Oh, yep. Yep, on Baylor, they're no slouch either. So
Vanderbilt playing St. Mary's. Vanderbilt's a 10 seed. Alabama's a 2 seed playing Robert Morris. Then you have Florida playing they're 1 seed. Oklahoma's a 9 seed playing UConn.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Missouri is a 6 seed playing Drake, 11 seed. Arkansas is playing Kansas. That's 7 versus 10.
Oh
wow. Then you have Georgia 8 seed playing Gonzaga 8-9. Then Kentucky is a 3 seed playing Troy 14 seed.
Okay.
Tennessee is a 2 seed. So I mean you have I think I gave all of them, right?
Oh yeah, I think
so. So we're gonna look at that, but I mean, so what do you think about that, man? Just having that make a history. Is that
I mean, it's amazing because usually all them teams you name in SC is really known for football. So
right.
So it's just one of the things where kids could just go there not to just play football. They can go play basketball. I wouldn't be surprised if kids, I'm pretty sure all the schools got decent baseball teams as well. You know what I'm saying? And soccer and volleyball and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
right.
But yeah, so it just all depends on on the players and the students. Like, if they mesh well together, if there's chemistry, you know what I'm saying, they can do some things. It don't matter
Right.
like what sport.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Salute to all them teams, man. That made it. So
Yeah, man. When I saw that, I say, man, this has to be a topic
yeah.
this week, because I'm like, man, I mean, that was just surprising to me. And shout out to my boy right there, Lancaster own Wade Taylor, the Fort from Lancaster, played for Lancaster Tigers.
Okay.
So I try to root on the
Hometown.
home kids, man. Yeah, that's how I try to do it. Yes, sir. Man, it's crazy, man. That's a lot. That's a lot of teams. Because what is it? What is it? 64? Is it 64 teams? Right.
I think so.
So you have 6 out of the 64 teams. 14 of them are from one conference.
That's great.
So that means the other 50 make up the other conference. I'm not just an outstanding math person, but I don't know what percentage that is of teams out of one conference. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sure they're gonna show a graphic, because they typically show a graphic of the conferences during the tournament, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm curious to see that later on when they show the graphic. Any surprises on these teams?
Honestly, I haven't been keeping up with it, but yeah, though it's just that the history being made is overall a surprise to me.
Got you.
Yeah, so because again, these are schools known for just football, and maybe
Right.
like volleyball as far as like the girls and all that, and baseball. So
Right.
So yeah. That is a great thing, man.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right about that. You are right about that. But hey, so history being made. Looks like I said, they don't have to see each other right out the bat. And I don't think typically they do that. Where teams in the same conference have to see each other first round. So they probably won't see each other until like maybe possible what's that, Sweet 16 round?
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. So depending on how they fare in the first round and second round, then they possibly can. I guess yeah, that's history was made, and so I don't know how soon or when the next time that record will be broken. But I'm gonna have to look it up, and I ain't do my homework on that to see what was the previous number before the end. Maybe before the end of the show, I might check it out and find out. But yeah. Well, man, we got on here. I was in a madness. I was just like, madness, because it's that time, man. It's March Madness.
Oh yeah.
And people fill out 1,000 brackets. I told people I don't fill out brackets no more. I don't even because I would be doing a guesstimation, so to speak, because it's hard. It's really hard to keep up with a lot of college basketball, man.
Yeah, it really is.
And so I'm gonna try to start. Like I said, I'm gonna try to start going forward next season. Is watching teams play at least two or three games each team. So I might say, okay, I'm gonna watch, Ole Miss play two or three games and check out them. Then watch Alabama or somebody play 2 or 3 games and just get an idea of what they have. Do they got good guard play? Do they got a nice front court? Knockdown defense, whatever the case may be, a good 3-point shooting team. So we in March Madness, and you have a lot of sleepers, and you have a lot of Cinderellas.
What's the difference?
I'm gonna tell you about a sleeper. To me, a sleeper is like
the ones you don't expect to win.
Yeah, a Cinderella to me is like a 16 seed, 15 seed.
Like a school that that nobody ever heard of, or like that school that barely made it. Okay.
Like a Yale will be a sleeper. I mean, a Yale will be a Cinderella.
Be a Cinderella.
There'll be a Cinderella.
Oh yeah, Jeremy.
This team that's Houston playing, SIU Edwardsville.
Okay, yeah, there you go. I never heard of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jeff. Correction. Both Duke and the North Carolina Tar Heels, so they're both ACC.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't have they didn't have them on the thing. No, this is I'm gonna tell you why I put this preview on here with these two teams. This is who I think gonna make a long run.
Oh, Duke and who's that right there? Ole Miss.
Nah, that's Houston. They just got on one day.
Okay.
Specialty uniforms.
Okay, but that's Duke up top, right?
Yeah, Duke up top. I know it's gonna come down all down to Cooper Flagg's health.
Oh, he's hurt right now?
He has an ankle injury, I believe.
Oh.
They won the conference championship. So give a little history of Duke. Duke got a lot of rich history.
Yep. They got a lot of one and dones too.
Yeah, so I wrote down. I took the liberty of jotting down the important things about their history, and that's the conference championships. They were conference champs 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. Then they skipped, went 04, 05, 06. Then they skipped, went 9, 10, 11. And then they played conference champs 17, 19, 23, and 25 years. They Sweet 16s. They were 2001 all the way to 2006. Then they went 2009 through 11. And they went 13, 15, 16. And they went 18 and 19. And then 22 and 24. Of course, they Elite Eight. Multiple appearances. Final Four. The last Final Four appearance was 2022. And their last national championship was 2015. They was in the Elite Eight in 2024, so last year. So they've been pretty. They've been going pretty deep.
Consistent.
Yeah, consistent. Houston, on the other hand, the Cougars, they won conference champions in 2019, 2020, 2022, 23, 24, 25. This their first year was the Big 12. Sweet 16, 2019, 2021, 22, 23, 24. Elite Eight, 2021, 2022. Of course, they had other appearances, but I'm going like right now in the now. And then the last Final Four appearance was 2021. Houston's been kind of big with that injury bug, these last couple of years, man, where they've been one of the favorites to win it. Even with my boy that we had on, my boy Salsa.
Assassin.
Yeah, it's like they should have won that year, but I want to say they point guard or one they forwards was hurt.
Okay.
And they lost. I think that's when they lost in the Elite Eight.
Okay. I remember that.
Because he's been in the league for 2 years now.
Yeah.
So it's either the Elite Eight or the Sweet 16 they lost in. And I think it was the Elite Eight. Because I remember him being on here when we were talking about they'll get to the Final Four. So yeah. So do you have a sleeper team that you could think of out the top?
Honestly, I gotta look at the list.
I'm gonna give you some teams. UConn is an 8 seed. Will they be a sleeper? They playing Oklahoma 9 seed.
Oh, I mean, they won the whole thing last year, didn't they?
Yeah, they won it last year.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, so they're kind of like really playing with house money because again, they could win it again.
Yeah, Memphis is a 5 seed.
Oh wow. Hey, does Penny Hardaway still coach them?
I believe so.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
It took him a minute too.
Yeah. Kansas is a 7 seed.
But Kansas know enough basketball. I'll see. Oh yeah.
What about Tech? Texas Tech is a 3 seed. I didn't see that. That's why I say it's been a minute for me, so I need to get familiar with Texas Tech.
Oh yeah, I know. I haven't heard from them in a while.
St. John's is a 2 seed.
Wow. It's funny you naming all these names that were good a long time ago or whatever, and now they're back.
Right. Maryland, remember Maryland? They are 4 seed.
Yeah.
What was that guard? Went to the NBA, I think.
Juan Dixon.
Juan Dixon, yes. Man, it's been a minute.
Yep.
You can go back to Juan Dixon. You know his.
Yeah.
Let me see. UCLA is another team.
Oh wow.
They're a 7 seed.
I think both men and women are doing good for them.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
Illinois, do you still think they got to make a little noise in the Illinois?
Oh yeah.
Purdue is a 4 seed.
Oh yeah. That was up in there last year.
Gotcha.
You remember Edie? Because you remember last. Oh yeah. Last year I picked him to win, but then, like you said, they let Edie get his points, but the other team didn't. The rest of the players didn't do nothing.
Right.
Because Edie played awesome. It was just his teammates. I'm like, bro, I want y'all to do something, but they didn't. So
yeah, they let him
get his points.
Get going. I'm gonna tune in so I can see who is that one player that could put his team on their back and like put them on a run. I don't know who that is yet, right out the top, but I believe there's gonna be one player that's gonna be able to put his team on their back.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the teams in Carolina looking like?
Of course, Duke. You know, I saw it. I mean, alert on ESPN on my phone. It was about Cooper Flag, but I didn't see it. I'm gonna say Cooper Flag pushes past real tough situation with Rams and says he's excited for this new chapter in my career. Hey, man, my bad. My bad. Hey, I thought it said Cooper Flag, but it was Cooper Cup. I mean, it was a Cooper Cup. My bad, bro. No, because I saw that Cooper. I'm like, what? No, so wrong last name, same first name. So no, because earlier I asked you about what Cooper Flag. Yeah. Because earlier I asked you about what Cooper Flag, and then the thing popped up and said Cooper. I'm like, oh snap! We were just talking about. So I don't know. But like you said though, if Duke is healthy, I think I make some noise as usual.
Yeah.
And I don't know if are the Char Heels in?
You know what? Let me look back at that bracket and see.
Yeah.
I didn't see North Carolina.
Wait, hold on. I think they did make it because they was their coach. Oh, let me see.
Oh, they play today and tomorrow. They play San Diego State. They the first four.
Okay.
So that's what it is. Alabama. So Texas plays Xavier. So if Texas win, I think they will play Ole Miss. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. And then if San Diego State and North Carolina win, one of them gonna play Illinois.
Yeah.
So the 6 play 11, and then American and Mount St. Mary's is gonna play Duke.
Okay.
So that's what they is. They the first. They in the first four. You know how they do that now.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's why it was okay. North Carolina up right now 27-13 in the first half.
Oh, the tournament. So I'm gonna start tonight then.
So yeah, the first four. Yeah, they doing the first four.
Okay.
Yeah. So they got the win. Like it's almost like the play-in almost.
Okay.
They got the win to get in. Yeah. They doing the play-in, so to speak.
Okay.
So it looks like Texas will play tomorrow.
Okay.
So I better catch my Texas boy. And speaking of that, man, Coach Rodney Terry, I think he got to win at least 2 games to keep his job, basically.
So we're at Texas.
At Texas, yeah.
Oh, boo. Well, prayers he do.
Yeah, he's a good coach, man. I really like him, man. He really is. He has his teams ready to play, ready to compete. Gets the best out of them, and so he would I put it like this, he wouldn't be out of a job very long.
Okay.
If he was on the chopping block and got let go.
He'll get picked up right away. Is what you're saying?
He wasn't there to get picked up right away, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we gonna revisit this. We're gonna revisit this Sleepers and Cinderella. We'll revisit this later on as a tournament goes on. Yeah. Yeah, we'll come back to this because I'm gonna be real tuned in on these games, man, as much as possible. As much as possible. Yeah. Oh man, I was when we get into the next day, I was telling about the one episode 112. I was giving them some of my favorite 112 songs, Cupid and Pieces and Cream. I say what is a no me.
Listen. At my job or whatever, they were playing what you call it, Spotify, and they put on like the 2090s or whatever, and 112 be coming on, like Peaches and Cream. What was that one song they had after Peaches and Cream that um, uh, I see you over there just sitting with your girlfriends or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but they playing that, and what was that one song? We can do it anywhere. That song be coming on. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, but 112 has some hits, man. At first, when I was younger, I ain't like them like that, but now I'm older. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That was the jam.
Right. Oh yeah. They jam. They won the hot groups.
Yeah.
Look, can't get a jersey number with the 112 and all the hundreds, but you could come up with something. I always find a diamond in the rough. Yeah. So, ooh man. I've always toyed with this idea, man. We get your opinion on it. But let me get to it real quick. See what you think about it. We kind of discuss and get the pros and cons of this draft before free agency.
Draft before free agency.
Yeah. So are you following?
Say it again, Jake.
Are you following what I'm saying when I say draft before free agency?
What you mean, like it should be reversed? You think free agency should be?
Yeah, draft. I feel like maybe. What you think? Should they do the draft before they do free agency?
Yeah, probably, because again, I don't know. It all depends, because again, maybe due to some fact that, let's say if you get a top wide receiver that was in the draft, let's say a Cooper Kupp or a Devontae Adams, be like, oh damn, I might watch him. Let me go play with him. You know what I'm saying? But be his teammate. You know what I'm saying? Or the same thing with a QB. You know what I'm saying? If you got like a CJ Stroud or like a Bryce Young or whatever, and let's say like a Devontae Adams or whatever, you'd be like, oh damn, he was killing the cows. You know what I'm saying? Let me go see what you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying they think like that, but that would be kind of like a good idea. Or let's say like there's like a top lineman that's a free agent, you know what I'm saying, and he might want to play, you know what I'm saying? You never know.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. I kind of like the idea of having the draft before free agency, because for one, look at it like this: you have your draft. You go through. You have the scout combine.
Yeah.
And then you have free agency. And then you have a draft. Well, after the scout combine, you probably can go ahead and probably do pro days and all that if you want to. And then get into the draft. Because what happens is like you said, I heard your side of it. You might have players say, "Oh, dang, they drafted Shedeur Sanders, they drafted Travis Hunter," but
Yeah.
also can help with these players that say, "Man, dang, but they drafted Travis Hunter and they drafted so and so." Man, I ain't going over there. Not that they don't want to compete, but they can have a better. They can choose their team a lot better, and then teams can look at what they truly need. What they truly need after the draft. Because what happens is teams go ahead and fill some holes and some needs in free agency, and then they draft, and then whatever they don't feel like they came out of the draft with, then they go back into the next wave of free agency and get the other players that's still waiting to be signed.
Yeah.
Because a lot of players will wait to after the draft. After so long, they'll be like, I'm just gonna kind of wait and see what teams do, and then I pick my team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think like you said, I'm with you on that. I think it could go either way. It'll be good either way. Yeah, I think it'll be good either way. Speaking of drafting, I'll let former Alabama quarterback Jalen Milroe had dinner tonight in Tuscaloosa with Mike Tomlin, the GM and quarterbacks coach, ahead of his pro day.
Who did?
Who? Jalen Milroe, the Alabama quarterback.
Jackson Dart?
No,
okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. What I was saying, I saw some of my draft, but they had Dart going to Pittsburgh. But again, it was my draft.
See, and these mock drafts are like picking an NCAA tournament bracket. They be all over. They be all over
the place.
And it's just like we talked about the other day with the CeeDee Lamb thing, where he wasn't even. I didn't even get my hopes up high about. Matter of fact, I don't even think the Cowboys had him in on a visit because they didn't feel like he was gonna get to them that year. Now they didn't even waste their time. They didn't waste their time bringing him in for a visit. So yeah, I don't know. What I don't know what you think.
I don't know. That was a while ago, so I don't know. I mean, I just know that he went to y'all, and he was one of the best wide receivers, sitting on out that draft. So
yeah, most definitely.
So it all worked out in y'all favor. Yeah. And plus, the only reason I knew he was good because I had him on my fantasy team his rookie year, and he was killing. I'm like, dang, see, you let him kill it. so yeah, I'm like, okay.
Talking about fantasy for NFL.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, dang, this dude CeeDee Lamb now is killing. Okay, I'm glad I picked him up because again, usually when I do the fantasy draft, I pick like all high rated rookies. You know what I'm saying? But that were picked high. And you know what I'm saying? He was one of them. Yeah. So if the top tier receivers ain't available, I just pick the rookies.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, man, the rookie year, man, he was on my team.
Yeah. We about to get to add our one of our other members.
Don't say it. No, it's crazy. On that mock draft I told you about with Jackson Dart, they had Duke going all the way to the Chargers at like 22.
Yeah, he's actually been flying up the boards, man.
Yeah.
And I think part of it was because he worked out at the Sky Combine where like Shador and Cam Ward didn't, so these teams got to see him perform.
No, but he did both though. He did both though, right? Because you sent me that thing where he worked out. I'm at his own thing, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yep. I told you about my ex-wife cousin. He was at the combine, but he didn't work out. But he worked out at his pro day. You know what I'm saying? Adam at Stanford.
Right.
Yeah. So, is there a reason why they do that, or is it like a comfort level, or do you why do players? Some players do that.
Somebody work out their pro day instead of the combine.
Yeah.
A comfort level. I mean, because when you work out your pro day, you working out with your receivers.
Oh yeah. People
things like that. So yeah, it because when you have the combine and the quarterback's throwing it to the receivers that's there. It is, and vice versa with the receivers catching from the quarterbacks that's there. There's not they quarterback.
Okay.
Anybody? Hold on, Jonathan. Yeah, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why. So it's a pro and a con to it. And speaking of that, what's the receiver from Oregon? He just ran, a real small Tej Johnson from Oregon. At the combine, he ran a 4.5, and they were like with his size, and I'll let he they thought he would have went faster, and then at his pro day here he went 4.5. Like he said, man, look here, put the tape out there. Can't nobody catch me when I get the ball as a receiver. So, and I get what he's saying, man, because sometimes at 40, it's just a straight line speed. Yeah, I might run a 4.5, but that don't mean I can't get past no defender.
Oh yeah.
Because there's always a thing where they talk about football speed and track speed.
Ooh-wee.
And that's a real thing too.
Oh yeah.
That's a real thing. Football speed versus track speed.
Because track speed, boy, you ain't catching them.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be curious to see where he go. That's why this always been on my mind about the draft before free agency, because players
free agents.
Yeah, because like even look at the quarterbacks. Say a team gets a Jackson Dart, and they say, you know what, the heck with Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah.
The heck with Aaron Rodgers, man. Like, I ain't about to keep holding that hope for him. I'm gonna go with Jackson Dart. I'm gonna go with Cam Ward. I'm gonna go with Shador, or whatever the case may be. Then also with these backup quarterback guys like a Jameis Winston, it might better help them say where they want to sign it, because they know most time they gonna be a backup quarterback. Yeah, they know 9 times out of 10 they gonna be a backup and they gonna come in only when needed and call upon and things of that nature. So, yeah, and then another thing is I always say the draft before free agent because look here, we're a little over a month. We're a little over a month away from the draft.
Yeah.
What draft starts April 24th, and so
Mhm.
uh and so we're a little over a month away. So the only thing you have now is these guys that are free agents like the Russell Wilsons and the
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers and the Stephon Diggs, Mari Coopers, Keenan Allens, J.K. Dobbin people. Then you had a pro day. I don't know if you ever catch the pro days for the guys. They sometimes show them on TV on
Yeah,
different.
yeah, yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Sometimes it's hard to catch the pro days because it was weird. I remember I told you my ex's cousin or whatever. His pro day was on ESPN, but it was only on the app. I couldn't watch it on like the actual TV. It was weird.
Gotcha.
So so you're right. Like on sometimes you can't see it.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah.
Hey, they say
But question. So what?
Atlanta has been getting calls. Josina Anderson heard like a third round being potentially going, and then the Titans with Will Levis possible.
Yeah, oh, yeah. He was a bust.
So you could have some more quarterback news.
Yeah.
It was a linebacker for South Carolina. There was a lot of teams at his pro day.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, man. Dude, they got some dogs. So you may, I don't know if losing the players might hurt them, but I know they recruited well though. But so you just never know.
Right.
Yeah. So there's gonna be a lot of them getting picked up.
I know he talked to about things about 5 linebacker coaches. He talked to Matt Eberflus for the Cowboys.
Oh wow.
South Carolina linebacker Demetrius Knight Jr. He had his pro day and met with at least 5 linebacker coaches as well as Cowboys and DC Matt Eberflus. He's been mentioned as a likely top 50 pick.
Oh
So
wow. Okay.
that's first second round. Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting to see what happens with that.
Yeah. Man. I wish I would have saw their pro. So was it just his pro day or was it everybody's pro day that played for South Carolina then?
So South Carolina, like all the players.
But yeah. I wish I would have seen the running back Sanders pro day today. I wish I would have saw it. I wonder how he did.
Yeah, because what happens is I think it was Georgia's pro day.
Okay.
The guys didn't work out. I can't think of the guy. I think it was Jalen Walker. I think.
Okay.
But he's gonna have a private workout because I guess he's still dealing with something. He's still dealing with something right now.
Okay.
So they'll have a private workout for teams. Like they don't work out for their pro day, but they have a private workout. What's good? What's good, Skywalker?
What's
What
going
up,
on?
Mike?
What's going on, bros? What's going on?
Oh, we just talking a little draft and talking about this topic draft before free agency.
Right on.
I got Jonathan's opinion on it. What you think about that?
The draft before what? So you like saying what like y'all feel like y'all shouldn't have free agency before the draft, or what is the?
Yeah, you should do your draft and then have free agency.
Okay. I kind of like it the way it is because that way you'll know what you need once you start drafting. Like in other words, you don't have to worry about reaching. Like say for example, you know how we pretty much need everything, but in the first round, you know, as long as we got something, you know, in our stomach, you know, we don't necessarily have to worry about reaching and you know getting all greedy and stuff. In other words, so I really like it the way it is, really.
Okay, and that's kind of what Jonathan said too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, knowing the NFL, they would probably try to switch it for
Oh, they
like
will.
for like a 2-year period, and then see what happens, and then flip it back.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like that's something they'll do.
Until the coach and until all the coaches and players association complain about it, things like that. But
Right,
I can see them. I can see them possibly flipping it.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Because if I'm not mistaken, the NBA the other way around, right?
yeah. The NBA
You do
is
draft before you're free agent.
is in June.
Yeah,
They do the draft first.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the NBA do the draft first, then the free agency starts in July.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not too far out. It's like
Right, right, right,
see
right, right.
with free agency, like I mean, you don't even realize you're still in free agency for NFL right now. Because I mean it's kind of the slow down.
Right,
So
exactly.
last week when you turn on TV on Monday, you got, you know, Ian Rappaport, Tom Pelissero, Michael Garavalo, all them guys talking about free agents for frenzy for at least the first 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then after that, it just
Kind of quiet down.
yeah, quiet down, and like, you know, you having to look on these websites to find the news.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I would be curious to see like what would happen and how that would work
I mean,
out.
don't get me wrong, I wouldn't have no problem with it. I would like to see, you know, if it makes a difference to a team or if it helps a team or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing about it, if you're going to do that, then somehow, some way, you're going to have to get. It's going to be kind of like NBA, just a little bit. They're going to have it. Whereas, you know, if you're going to draft first, then the free agent going to have to be there like very very soon. Just like we just got to talking about NBA, you know, the draft is in June, but the free agency is in July. So I just feel like, you know, if you're gonna do that, it's gonna have to be, you know, kind of close to each other. Right now, free agency is not close. I mean, you got March, and then after that, you got really it's almost May by the time you do draft because it's the late part of April. Matter of fact, it's the last part of April.
Yeah,
Wait, hold up. You said the draft?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's a lottery.
You talking about basketball.
Oh, I apologize. I thought you meant the. Oh yeah. I thought you still talking about the NBA. My bad.
Oh, okay. That's why I got I got
Yeah.
confused.
My bad.
yeah,
My bad.
He got me. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, wait a minute. It's only one lottery.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, you talking about the
It's funny
lottery?
'cause
But that's in April.
it's
yeah,
funny we
yeah,
said that because we got to talk about that last week. that NFL should have a lottery. Remember we were talking about that, Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but they shouldn't have one due to the fact that I like how the NFL does theirs. The worst team get the top pick. In the NBA, it could be any team.
but that you don't think that's well, no, it can't be any team.
I'm,
It got to be. It's like them. What's that? It's like 10 of them.
no, it's like 13.
What's that?
As far as
the NBA.
it's like 10 of them.
No,
That's
it's
in
13.
Not 14.
Oh yeah, 14. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, 14 teams.
Yeah.
No, but again,
I would have.
because you remember, I can't remember who had the worst record, but they didn't get the top pick. Matter of fact, Detroit had the worst record, but they didn't get the top pick. They got like the top 4.
Yeah, I think one in Orlando or somebody.
Atlanta.
Because see, you know, it's really see in NFL it's hard to tank.
Yeah.
So, because I mean, you can't. You go out there head telling to go try to run the ball, you gonna get your head knocked out.
Right. But I mean, for it to be 14 teams that's in the that's in the low class of the NBA, I mean, I can see it being a 14 team low class in the NFL, and they do a lottery. I mean, because you ain't got to worry about. You ain't got to worry about the top teams getting it.
Are you talking about the NFL or the NBA?
The NFL.
I know.
Like
I know what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's how the NBA should be, in my opinion, due to the fact that again, the worst team you get the top pick.
So you think the NFL should do a lottery system?
I don't think so.
I mean, you always want to test something. You always want to try something out. I mean, who knows? I mean, I feel like it might be interesting. You don't have to, because I look at it for I kind of look at it for the college players. You know what I'm saying? Say for example, I give you a little example. Travis Hunter, quote unquote, supposed to be the number 1 pick, or Carter from Penn State. Okay, if they did a lottery on NFL, they won't have to worry about being on the worst team. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because say how say Travis Hunter or one of them, like, man, I ain't even be with no Cleveland. I ain't trying to be with Cleveland or Tennessee. Whoever number one. You don't want to be with them. Okay, well,
but hey, listen, I don't say this phrase very often because it's so annoying to me. But at the end of the day, their dream is to play in NFL. They never said like what team they wanted to play for.
I mean, I done heard some that said they don't want to play with such a team.
But at the same time, they were.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, they were saying that when they were kids, though. They were saying that I want to play in NFL. So you can't be picky now.
Right.
So I mean, you're just in what's the word? Development mode or rebuild. Yeah. So like
I say, I just feel like it'd be different.
Oh yeah, you know, I feel you, but I just like how the NFL do it because again, the worst team get the top pick. In the NBA, a top what 6, bro? That was like the 6 or 7 seed. They got the number 1 pick. So so hell, everybody thought Zion was gonna go to New York a few years ago. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's just one of them things, Yeah, man. Like I said, I like how the NFL do it because they do it fairly. Let's just say that.
Right.
NFL do it fairly.
Yeah. Because the worst team get the top pick.
Well, see, and I get what you're saying, Jonathan. I know there's been a debate for some time now where they say that about that. But like I said, like okay, so look at it like this. Look at it like this. With the NBA, look at our situation, right? We got AD out right now. We got Kyrie out. We got
Yeah.
What can you do? You can play people like even though he's hoop like Brandon Williams. You you might if you caught a Mavericks game when we played y'all Brandon Williams, Kessler Edwards, players like that. It's a way you can tank in the NBA where you can call up a lot of your G League players.
Hold on, little bro. Is Johnson bro?
Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like you can call up a lot of your G League players, and it's a way you can tank. Look at Philadelphia. Paul George, I don't know if you heard that yet because I ain't sent it to y'all, but he out.
Oh yeah, I saw it. He was receiving like injections, and now he out for the year or something like that.
Yeah,
he shut his own self down.
And then look at and I know then look at Wemby and even though it wasn't nothing that they did on purpose, but like Wembyana, he's out for the season. Then look at De'Aaron Fox. Now we might say, dang, is his pinky really that bad to where he can't play
At all? Right.
Are they tanking? You see what I'm saying? So that's why the NBA can't say, well, we're gonna get a worst record. This because with a pinky, man, I think he can play with a pinky. With a pinky injury. Come on now. because I look at it like this. Say they was in the playoffs. Say they was in the Western Conference Finals. You think he gonna let that pinky injury keep him out?
Oh no. He gonna play.
He gonna play. So that's why you can't let the worst team have the first pick in the NBA because you might have certain teams getting that number one pick every year, especially with a guy like Cooper Flag about to be the number one pick.
Yep.
Guy like LeBron James gonna be the number one pick. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Like nah. You
Matter of fact, they found us 2 years ago. You remember that?
Yeah.
They found us because they thought we was trying to tank.
Yeah, and they will find you. You can somewhat tank in the NFL, so to speak. You can put your backup quarterback in, but also you try to see what he can do.
Right.
To see if you need to go get another backup quarterback.
Well, and NFL is different anyway because once you put that backup quarterback in, they're gonna be like, okay, well, yeah, they must ain't trying to do too much because they already put their backup quarterback in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of already know. You can already kind of read the writing on the wall when they do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Especially if they don't have to. Well, I don't know. They just set Dak and he's fine. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, you know what's going on.
And see, like when people were talking about with Cowboys was being today, they like, well, see what Trey Lance had, but it was like here's the team and Jerry saying Cooper Rush gives us the best chance, and he really did, so to speak, because he's proven it. So if we really want to have a better pick and have less than 7 wins, we could have went with Trey Lance a long time ago once Dak was out for the season, and we probably would be sitting there possibly not trying to take nothing away from Trey Lance, but we probably would have been sitting there either 5 wins or maybe I say 4 to 6 wins instead of 7.
So we'll probably have either 5 or 6.
5 or 6 wins, and we'll probably be looking at instead of the 12th pick.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about as far as instead of being pick 12, we probably be about 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you have a different conversation on who you go draft.
Right.
And look, then it get real interesting. Are they gonna take a quarterback?
Arizona, Shador, yeah, all of them be ready to be there then.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think we were so trying to tank. Now other people want us to tank and get a better draft pick.
And it's crazy because everybody want us to lose against. They want to make sure we lose against Washington. Because Washington they tried their best to give it to us. I tell you that. Except the last part of the last part of the game.
Yeah. You know, hold on. You know, James Slater always throws salt.
What's she say?
She say, while there is chatter on Twitter about Michael Parsons and a contract extension being finalized, I checked. Not only is it not done, but what will be characterized as meaningful talks haven't even begun yet, per two sources informed.
Dog, you heard what AOC said. He talked to Parsons' brother. I ain't worried about what Jane got to say, man.
Yeah, sometimes James Slater pisses me off.
Yeah. Parsons' brother actually talked to AOC and told him, "Hey, it's coming. It's happening." He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't just put it out there like that. You know what I'm saying? So, what else? Whatever, man.
Look, she ain't tweeted in a while, so she just had to put her 2 cents in. It's same
Right.
thing when she came about the Cooper Cup thing, and
Right.
about it wasn't in it, but Dak and CD contacted them. It was just the price tag, really.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
They was actually in on them. It's just the price tag.
Yeah.
Because I look at it like this. I'm gonna tell you things about sources. To me, sources is one thing is I might say, Carter High School go hire XYZ as coach.
Emmitt Smith. Let's just put it like that. Emmitt Smith.
And I got some reliable sources that tell me that you might go.
Yeah.
You might have some other sources who tied in with Carter High School and DID that tell you,
Right.
he ain't even on the radar. Well,
But then hold on. But then after that, I talked to Michael, who is Emmy's best friend. Say, hey, you tell them Carter boys get ready. And you know, cause he ain't gonna say a whole lot. That's all I gotta say. That's all.
So, yeah, because his brother saying his brother came out. He kept his word.
Mm-hmm.
And his word was that
he didn't have to be the highest. And it's crazy because you know what? I ain't seen it. I ain't seen the price yet, but some tell me it's close to what I told you.
Now, Clarence Hill say same word I got. I was trying to ignore it. James say we got to run everything down on this beat, but also this is today. Things can change with the little emoji like this.
Right. Yeah. Might want to tell Clarence. Might want to tell Clarence to go talk to little bro Parson.
Yeah. Then somebody come and say if it comes out tomorrow, it was done today.
Yeah. Go figure.
Look, they both gonna have egg on their face if you get breaking news tomorrow.
Exactly. Yep.
That he done signed, agreed to a deal.
Yep. I'm hoping that it happened before DLLS come on, cause you know that's where Clarence it's a whole bunch of them. Jesse Holly, all them be hosting it on YouTube. I'll be checking out.
Yeah, I see my boy Jesse at church sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, he good dude. He can hoop too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hooped at North Carolina.
Yeah. Yeah, cause he was he was quarterback. Receiver. Yeah, receiver. Yeah.
No, he was that's the fourth and long.
It's the other one. Kind of remind me of Jesse Holly, Isaiah. Stand back. He was a quarterback and wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
At his school. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, did you want to get in that? I sent you the link. I didn't know if you wanted to get in it or you already in a college bracket already. If you already in, never mind.
No, I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it and see what you sent. I didn't know what it was,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's just March Madness, the college bracket.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I say I ain't done a bracket. I'll be going off a limb.
Hey, I mean that's what everybody does, really. You know, unless you just really into college. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, me and Bird, we done won the past 4 or 5 years. It was either me, him, or me, and me, then him. And we don't even watch. We don't watch it like that, but we'll watch it, but we don't watch it like that. So everybody pretty much doing the same thing.
Right.
But yeah, it's something to do. That's pretty cool.
Where Bird at now?
Man, I don't know. Did you call him?
Oh yeah. He might.
So that's the final thoughts, everybody.
Wow. Damn, that's all.
No.
Oh man.
My final thoughts, man. Shout out to the Cowboys. They went 5 straight days with signing a outside free agent.
Yeah, like real talk.
I believe it was 5 straight days. That's nothing that happened.
They said they haven't got this many outside players since 1996.
Oh yeah, and the thing is, the players that want to play here, I say Cover Solomon Thomas. He's from here. Capel. He was a Capel Cowboy.
Which guy? He from Houston, but he still Texas.
Yeah.
The New Orleans defensive end.
Yeah. Patrick Turner.
Yeah.
Elam, he said he's ready to come. He's always been wanting to be a Cowboy. It was another one I listened to today. Oh, Paris Campbell. He said
you talking about? Shoot. Boy, say you talking about a family that's happy? Boy, they happy jumping up and down and everything else.
Yeah. So I know some names and some players that people looking at like, man,
who
is but low key, I think these guys are gonna contribute.
Hey, on the cool though, I give so far a free agent a report card. If you have me for a report card, I give him a B.
Okay.
Especially when they got Fowler. I ain't gonna lie, it was a C. They were passing, but when they got Fowler, it turned to a B.
Jonathan, what you give y'all? What's y'all report card right now? I think y'all signed Rondale Moore or something.
No, David Moore. I'm like, who is that?
David Moore, yeah, David. Look, I feel like this. I ain't even send it to you.
I know. I'm like, who is that?
Look, Mike, sometimes I look at stuff, I say, nah, I ain't even gonna waste my time sharing that and sending it to him.
I'm glad, because I don't know. I mean, it's something that I done seen that you be like, okay. And it's funny because sometimes I already know that it's happening because, pretty much we both up here looking at, looking at it. And I don't send it to you, but you send it to me. I'm like, man, what's next? Hey, Jonathan, one time, it was a couple of times. He told me, hey, we got such and such. I said, who? And then hold on, he tried to break it down to me. Well, he's actually gonna be pretty good. He's such and such and this such and such. I'm like, man, next.
Well, y'all did too, you know. Hey, because hey, weren't you the one that said Ezekiel Elliott was gonna do good? Weren't you the one that said Zeke was gonna come back and do good?
Yeah, man. I thought my boy was gonna do something, man.
Yeah.
That was a failure.
Well,
It was crazy because remember we was over predicting how many yards he's gonna have.
yeah,
Yeah, hey, I was excited for that one. I was like, oh yeah, we back on. We got the bars back together. Dak and Zeke, they about to go ahead get that.
Then I feel like I don't know, man. I feel hold on. Then I kind of feel like, hey, hold on, man. Is it the offensive line? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, Rico started acting a fool with the same. But you know what? It wasn't the same because it seemed like Rico started doing better. No foul or harm to Zach Martin. But once Zach Martin sat down, that's when Rico started acting up. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say I want Zeke back, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know if he done. You know what I'm saying. I think if he got a good offensive line, so he might be straight too. I mean, I ain't gonna say straight like that. I mean, he not the same Zeke. Let's just put that out there. He not the same Zeke. I still feel like he probably can at least give you 600 yards in a season.
His name ain't even came up in this cycle of free agencies.
They really haven't. I ain't gonna lie to you. Real talk.
I'm like, who was that? But
because the running back class is so deep, man. So and he still got some players out there that's free agents.
Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins and Nick Chubb haven't even signed yet.
Well.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if Zeke. I don't know if he will he get that shot.
I don't know either, man. I really hope
he'll be a late season pickup.
Right. I was hoping that this be his that last year was his last year on the cool. You know what I'm saying? He just retires, sign back and retires as a Cowboy. But he feel like he still got some juice, so only he knows. Only he'll know.
Got it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But as far as the Panthers, like on defense, we did great in the free agency on defense. Because we made well, even though he wasn't a free agent, but we made J.C. Horn the highest DB in NFL history.
Yeah.
So and we signed old boy from Kansas City. I can't think it was there right now.
Hey, look, like Mike, Jonathan talking about he need to come, Ted McMillan need to come to the counter. I say, man, don't waste that man.
Yeah, man, do we sign all these bull crap wide receivers that I ain't never heard of? Shoot, man, we need them.
Hey, don't waste that man talent down there, Carolina.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Jerry Jones gonna make him mad. All right.
I'm really finna make everybody laugh. Cause if Ted go to Carolina, he gonna mess around. 3 years later, he gonna be another Mingo.
They gonna use him. They gonna use him.
For some reason, y'all couldn't give Mingo the ball, man. He's 6'4", 6, and y'all can't even get this boy the ball.
That was the coach. That was the coach from that. What's that? Frank Wright. But that was Frank Wright, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, take that minute ago. Hey, go give you one of these right here. Oh,
hey, why you laughing? You better. Hey, why you laughing? You better hope he don't say that about Dak. You better hope he don't say that about Dak.
Nah, he ain't gonna have a problem with that.
All right.
You know, Dak take trips with him. Man, come on. He was every year Dak takes the wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? I think they go to his crib or something. Anyway, they work out pretty much.
But that ain't no trip.
He got that 50-yard field in his backyard.
To them it is, because they ain't never been no like that.
Man, I thought you said like a trip to like Hawaii.
Sure. Once they go to their house, they gonna be like, damn, man.
Man, when you said trip, I thought you meant to the Bahamas.
Hey, to them, too, they gonna think they in Michael Jordan house or something.
I mean, shoot, that better have all that damn. I was paying making $60 million a year. Shit.
No, cool. I think they do go to a trip, though. Am I? No, I think they do go on a trip though. On the cool. Jeff, am I right? Don't they usually go to a trip?
They've been somewhere. Yeah, they actually been somewhere. I can't remember exactly where, because I know they like used to be on the beach running in the sand and doing routes in the sand. Let me ask y'all a serious. Most likely to happen first: Russell Wilson signing, Aaron Rodgers, Michael Parsons extension.
Michael Parsons extension.
One more time.
Russell Wilson signing.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said most likely to happen first: Aaron Rodgers getting signed, Russell Wilson, or Michael Parsons extension.
Oh yeah, you gotta get ready for that extension. We're gonna hear about that tomorrow.
I hope so, because you know why I'm saying, if I hope so, because if they get it done within this week right here, that means another move is coming before the draft.
They already said that Mike is planning on taking this. And they feel like they make a big move for him to take less. They think that they're gonna make a big move, even though he said he's gonna take less. But he also said the reason why he's gonna take less is if they do something, you know what I'm saying, with the money. So yeah, I think they is was do something big. I don't know how big. I don't know.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, like, what big move you think it is?
I don't know if it's gonna be a trade type big move. Cause that's all big. Cause I mean, don't get me wrong, free agency. I mean, it's some big moves out there, but ain't no big moves like that. You know what I'm saying? Like oh my gosh, we got him. I really don't see nobody right now in free agency that I can say, oh, say Jeff, we go. Look who we got. Look who we got. It's like I'll be like, okay, look, bro, we got Amari coming back. You know what I'm saying, or whoever it is. I just don't see no. In other words, there's no big money moves out there in free agency. That's already done. Everything else is pretty much okay. Well, that's cool. I'm glad he's here. You know what I'm saying? I know he's gonna contribute. But yeah, I really think it's gonna have something to do with a trade, man. I really do.
Yeah, it's gonna have to come via trade, because that's. I mean, I don't see a free agent out there that I could think of. That
exactly. Like I can see us like
if they traded with that Michael Parsons extension, you trade for that player and you take on that money.
Exactly. That last contract of that money of their contract of they
Mm-hmm.
yeah year of the last year of their contract. Yeah,
Right.
kind of like what Pittsburgh did to DK. We couldn't do it at that time, but we could do once we sign Michael. We might be able to do something like that.
One more before we get out. Asante Samuel Jr., Stephon Gilmore, Chidobe Awuzie.
To where? To
I'm gonna let
y'all?
John. I'm gonna let Jonathan go first.
That's cornerback for
I know.
cornerback.
I know. Are you saying that they're going to be signed to y'all, or one of them's going to be signed to y'all?
Anybody.
It's options
I
out
don't
there.
know. I don't know.
And
I'm
we had two of them. We drafted
Awuzie.
and
I
we
know.
had Gilmore.
I know. Well, we had Gilmore too, so I don't know.
Do y'all still need Gilmore?
No, because we resigned Jackson and Horn.
Well, okay then. So he asking he asking on our side, should we get Gilmore or
Oh,
Woozy
I
or
can't
us
repeat.
trying to
No, but I said I'm to y'all or anybody, and y'all say anybody.
I say anybody because I ain't know. I ain't because you always use cornerbacks.
Oh yeah, true. But yeah, though he said anybody, so that's why I said, oh okay.
Oh, you said
Well,
anybody? Oh, I thought Cowboys. My bad.
You can go. You can pick him for the Cowboys though, but I'm just saying.
Junior would be a good pickup for y'all. Wait, hold up. Hey Jeff, I thought he got signed already. You remember I almost sent you that message because I was like, did Senior get signed or
Nah,
Junior
he
get
ain't got
signed? You said
Santi.
okay.
Nah, Santi Samuel ain't got
Okay.
signed.
Okay. All right. I guess Junior will be a good fit for y'all because y'all need some corners.
Yeah, we need another corner.
I'll take somebody back, but we didn't draft him. What happened?
Oh damn. You look like Maluka guy retraded back to the Mavericks.
Right. I'm like, damn, did I say something wrong?
Oh man.
Well, y'all, as you can see, that was the final thoughts for the day. Thank you for the support. Time out with Jeff Sportscast. We are going to sign off right now. We'll tell Jeff thank you and everything, and much love. And I guess we'll see what's going on in the March Madness
Oh yeah.
in the NFL, and the NBA is getting real hot. So until next Tuesday, me and Jonathan and Jeff will say holla, good night, and so long.
So long. You ain't got to go home, but y'all got to get y'all. You know what out of here.
All right, boy. I'll let you.
All right.
All right.
Uh-oh. You there?
Man, we gone.
Yeah,
We done signed off and everything.
okay. Yeah, it shut off on me. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
we already know, man.
All right.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
Later.
Nigga had an attitude.
City of champions, too many hate but can't claim it. Dallas Cowboys, the Maverick Stars, and the Rangers. Come on down and be time, you know what make you famous. To walk around rowdy and proud, how could you blame us? So take a time out with Jeff now for your breaking news. Like, subscribe, and comment like you know what to do. New free agents, newest trades, all the sports exclusives. Even if you need a smile, Jeff gon' act a fool. Just sit tight and listen close for your favorite team. Never know what deal just might pop across your screen. Or new injuries or who just might be out for weeks. Sports predictions, stats on your fantasy. So get your ticket out and double check all your numbers. It's a chance you could've hit the spread over and under. I'm finna be ballin' for the summer with no drama. Jeff, tell him where you coming from.
Signed off with.
All right. Next week.